fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony A.J. Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua stops Otto Wallin in round 5. The day of reckoning concludes with that. Anthony Joshua came out menacing looking. He looked a lot bigger than Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin didn't really even belong there. It looked like he didn't belong there. He was kind of tricky to begin with. AJ, had a problems landing that right hand. But eventually I knew something would pan out because Joshua then started throwing the jab and a hard right hand to the body. And I think when he landed it in the first round against Otto Wallin felt that. And Otto Wallin tried to make adjustments when Joshua did come down. He wanted to be there with his right hook, which he was good for, and that was the same right hook that cut the eye two times against Tyson Fury. But it didn't work against Joshua. Joshua was already hip to it. It was almost, to me, it was kind of a chess match for a while because Otto Wallin, again, is a tricky southpaw. But he did get caught, I think, in round 4 with a left hook, a right hand and a left hook, and that really knocked him around and about. And I know that got his attention. I think by round 2, his nose was busted. It was broken. He was already bleeding. By rounds 3 or 4, his face was a half of bloody mass. So, yeah. So, in round 5, I think he had enough because he was hurt again. Joshua, I think, was just punishing him. I think he was taking his time, landing hard shots to the body, following Otto Wallin around, and busting his face up. So what they did, the team of Otto Wallin decided to stop the fight. Now, I wouldn't have agreed with that at all because this is a guy that's been waiting for an opportunity for the longest on a top tier level, and then you're going to quit on the stool. I just find that hard to believe. I think Joey Gamache was like, you know what? You don't have anything to hurt Joshua with. Joshua is hurting you with the body shots. He's hurting you with the right hand, the left hook. He's hurting you with a lot of punches, and your face doesn't look so well, chum. So let's call it a day. We got our money in the bag. We put in 5 rounds. No harm, no foul. He didn't knock a spark out because guess what? We're quitting. I say no. I call bullshit on that. I think what happened, maybe Danny Dubois stole the heart from Otto Wallin and vice versa. Because Otto Wallin, if he's going to quit on a stool, he is considered a what? A quitter. He could have went back out for round 6, but he did not want to. He did not want to see himself get knocked out or hurt or whatever because he feared for the welfare of his health. He didn't want it no more. He didn't throw caution to the wind like a real warrior and say, you know what, I'm going to go out swinging. He's not that type of fighter, I told you guys. He's not that type of dude at all. He's just not. And Otto Wallin just showed us like, hey, there's a reason for tears and opposition. Styles make these fights. So with Joshua coming in with the right hand and he's taking his time setting up the shots and he's not even really worried about hard punches coming back. Maybe a pot shot here and there, but nothing major. So Joshua made this boy quit by busting up his face in round 5. So he decided to call it a day and I guess in hope he lives to fight another day. But he also has to acknowledge who he's fought, where he's at, harness the money, invest what you got off of this fight, and make yourself a lucrative business because it may be time for retirement for you. Because Otto Wallin has did enough. He's sparred him. He's fought him twice in the amateurs. Now he's stopped him in the pros. So all that mentally weak stuff we don't really know about as far as that goes. But he did get up under Anthony's skin. Anthony was a good sport about it, okay? And I have another video talking about who he could have been a bad sport with, but that's on to the next video. You guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua stopping Otto Wallin, causing him to quit on the stool. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!